Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a purchase that I recently made with Juvias Place. This is my very first purchase that I've ever made with Juvias Place and my first impression of a bunch of new products. I'm going to show you guys a full face using only Juvias Place. They do have quite a bit of makeup products on their website. So I got the Wahala 2 eyeshadow palette, which I'm going to do a full step-by-step tutorial using this palette. I'll show you guys very shortly what it looks like, but first I'm going to share with you guys the things that I purchased. This here is the multi-purpose foundation stick. I have the shade Marrakesh. I don't know, girl. We also have the I Am Magic concealer, and I picked up the shade 17. Is that what it's called? Yeah, it's called Concealer 17. The next product that I have here is the brand new, I believe these just recently launched. This is the Eye Prep Eye Prime Eye Primer, and this is what the packaging looks like. I'll share with you guys swatches of each product that I'm showing you guys right now, but first, like I said, I'm going to show you guys what I purchased. This here is the I Am Magic setting powder, and I got the shade Sahara. So let's go ahead and jump into a first impression review of these products here. Have you subscribed before we get started?
No, I'd rather be waking up with you. Set up alone in your room, slept with the light on, waiting up for you. I don't wanna be.
Okay, let's start with opening up the eyeshadow palette. I'll go ahead and put pricing information on the screen so that you guys can check this palette out. I believe this is really affordable. I forgot. You know, that stimmy hit. This palette is inspired by the traditional Benin mask of Edo people of Nigeria, which was sculpted as a portrait of Iyoba, known as Queen Idia. This palette is a mix of culture, playful, and sassiness. Wahala is a Nigerian word, a translation for trouble, drama, and intensity. The drama palette is a powerful selection of 30 beautiful and contrasting colors to complement your innermost artistic cravings. A more amplified definition of our drama, sophistication, and authentic beauty. Stay tuned. Make sure that you guys do subscribe to my channel down below so that you guys can see other tutorials that I'm going to be doing using this eyeshadow palette. There's just so many eyeshadows in here that I'm not going to be able to play with half of them. Usually I do try to use as many colors for a look, but there's just so much going on in here that I'm going to do a separate video doing 2 looks using this eyeshadow palette. So make sure you do subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on any future uploads using this eyeshadow palette. Let's move it along to the I Am Magic setting powder. This is in the color Sahara, and I believe this is like for medium skin tones. I need to know how many of your guys' boyfriends play Call of Duty and you guys hear them playing and it's just like, bruh, what are they just talking about? Is he coming from behind? Is he coming from behind? Oh, is he doing this? Or are they coming from over here? Are they like, it sounds so weird sometimes. I'm just like, are you okay? So there's no scent. Let me show you guys what it looks like on my finger. It is a lighter powder. I thought it was for medium skin tones, but hopefully it doesn't look like it's too much on my face. We're gonna test that out, but that's what it's looking like, and it's very, very soft. No scent, like I said, and let's move it along to the next product that we have. I have the foundation stick, and this one's in the shade Marrakesh. Whatever. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I don't know if this is going to be my color. Can you buy these on Ulta? I don't know. But my Ulta didn't have them, so I just kind of went off of the description that I seen on the website, and we're going to try to make this work. I hope it works, girl. This one is in the shade, oh, I already told you. I can't say it. I keep saying Marrakesh. This one is the Eye Prep Eye Prime Eye Primer. I forgot to tell you, I got the color number 2. I believe there's 3 colors. One is like an off-white color. I wanted that one, but it was sold out when I was checking out, and I was just like, I have to get it because it's like one of their newest products, I believe. And then the third one, I forgot what color it was, but this one was a middle shade, and that's why I got this one. And let me go ahead and show you guys what this one looks like. Oh shoot, a lot came out. Okay, so there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of, it's really creamy. It does kind of look lighter so that I can apply my eyeshadows over this, so I'm glad that it is a lot lighter than my actual skin tone. Here we have the concealer. This is the I Am Magic concealer in the shade 17. And this is super big. Like for a concealer, let me show you guys in comparison to my other concealers. This is one of my favorite concealers from ColourPop. You guys can see how much bigger this one is. So I hope I like it because you get a lot of product in here and it's really, really affordable. If you guys want to see the comparison between this one and the Tarte one, you guys will see that this is also pretty big. Let me see how many fluid ounces. This has 10 ml and oh, they're the same. They have the same amount in here, except that, you know, this packaging is just bigger, which makes it look like it has more, but it's pretty much the same thing. Let me show you guys a swatch of this one. I kind of like showing you guys from a distance the swatches so that you guys can get like more of like, you guys just see it better, because if I put it too close to the camera, you guys were probably going to get a little bit confused because of the lights. But here are the swatches. Anyways, let me swatch the concealer. So the concealer, let me blend it out. That one's the concealer, right? Yeah. Now that I've showed you all the products that I purchased, I'm going to go ahead and jump into a little tutorial using these products. Okay, I think I put a little bit too much. I forgot I was filming for a second. I'm like just applying it. But anyway, we're going to go in with the primer and just apply it with a little mini sponge. I love the little mini sponges just to apply my base. This one I thought was going to be close to my skin color, but it's actually a little bit more on the yellow side, which I don't mind. I really do like the consistency of it. It's not too over drying, which is fine with me because I set my eyeshadows, like I pack them on to the point where I basically lock in anything creamy on my eyes. Usually I'm using concealers, but I want to do something on the easier side, semi-easier. I don't know. I just don't want to do like a cut crease or halo eye, which is something that I typically gravitate towards. And the fact that this is a much colorful eyeshadow palette, I feel like that's very typical to go for more dramatic looks. So I kind of want to do something easy and wearable at the same time. So with that being said, I'm going to do dramatic. Let me go into the color Wicked, which Wicked would be this shade here. And I think this is the lightest blue of most of them. So we're going to go into the color Wicked, and there's no mirror on the palette. So I was looking into it, I'm like, oh shit, there's no mirror. I'm going to just begin to apply this with a fluffy brush. And by the way, I'm using the Sigma E70 tapered blending brush. This is a really pretty color. I do kind of want to bring it out just a little bit, only because I feel like it kind of elongates my eye. Really pretty. And because I'm using a blending brush, it's not as intense as it would be if I were packing it on. I can already tell this is definitely a color that you can pack on, because you see that intensity right where I'm applying the most pressure into the crease area, and I'm building it up a lot more there at the crease area. So I really like that about this shade, and so far I'm not having any problems with blending out this blue. I usually do have problems blending out blues, but this one looks really pretty. It's like a sky blue. I almost want to add a shade above this one and use a little bit of a more, I guess like more subtle color. I want to go into the color Lit, which it's more of a wearable everyday type of color. I just want to apply it over the other one just so that it kind of diffuses the edges of the blue, because it's going a little bit crazy up there, if you guys can see. Like, it's missing something, so that's why I'm gonna be applying this color right over there. As you can see, this transitioned into each other really nicely. Like, they blend into each other flawlessly. Like, look at it from far away, girl. Okay, I'm really wanting to go back into the color Wicked and kind of build up on the color a little bit more at the crease. Look at that color just deposit in there. It looks so nice. Girl, these are beautiful. We're not done here. So, let me take a look and get inspired. Ooh, this looks pretty. So, I'm going to use 2 shimmers in today's look because these, I have to. I'm going to go first into the color Venom, which is this shade right in here. And because these are super shimmery and pretty, I want to intensify the shimmer by using some spray. You can use any setting spray that you have and just apply it at your lid and just round it off to your eye shape. Have you ever tried applying shimmer with your finger? Because I feel like it takes it up a notch. For the next color that I really want to use, this one here is called Money, and I'm also going to be spraying this one. I'm going to place it right next to the other one. And once again, I'm going to go in with my finger and just apply it over. Okay, I thought I was done, but I'm so fascinated with these colors here. I almost want to go into a purple. We're going to try that. The color Bold looks, chef's kiss. I'm not experiencing too much fallout. Some fallout, but not like too much fallout. Ooh. I almost feel like I overlapped the other one too much, so I'm going to go back into Money and kind of apply it in here once again. I'm going to close up this eye using the color Fury, and I'm going to just begin to pack it on this outer corner and slowly going on top of the shimmer shadows, and then kind of like drag it out a little bit as well. Gorgeous. Okay, I did experience quite a bit of fallout with this one, as you guys can see, but nonetheless, I love it. For underneath the eye, I really want to use more purple tones because I feel like the majority of this eye look here looks more blue. Even though I applied a purple shade in there, it looks more blue. So I'm going to go in with the ColourPop Cream Gel Eyeliner. This is a hot pink eyeliner, and I just feel like this is definitely going to pop with this look. So let's use this one. Every product that I am using in today's video, I will have linked down below in my description box, so don't forget to check that out. Shit, I got eyeshadow right here because I was swatching them. So I'm gonna go into the shimmer purple, and this one is called Amiibo. I'm also gonna spray this to avoid the fallout, and I'm gonna place this right underneath. Oh wow. The next color I'm going to be using is called Egg Bami. Is kind of a navy blue color. It's kind of like green too. It's like blue green, dark blue green. I'm going to place this right on the outer corner of the eye and connect it to this top corner. That's perfect. I'm going to go ahead and repeat the same thing over to this eye. I'm going to apply some mascara and some lashes, and then I'll be right back with you guys to finish up the rest of the face with you guys. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and apply some of this Tatcha Dewy Serum before we do get started with applying the foundation. Usually with stick foundations, I want to have something like remain dewy before applying the stick foundation, just so that it glides on a little bit easier. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the foundation, and again, this is in the shade Marrakesh, whatever. And I am going to go in with a e.l.f. beauty sponge. I used this one earlier to apply a different foundation stick, so I just feel like they work better. Foundation sticks work better with beauty sponges, in my opinion. I almost think that this is a perfect fit for my skin tone. Yeah, I feel like it's like right on point. Ooh, for first impression, this foundation is really pretty. And it looks really natural. It almost like melts into my skin. I really like it. You guys can still see some of my acne scars peeping through. I do want to see if it's more of a full coverage if I try to build up on it, but I'm just trying to get all of this foundation all throughout my face before I make that attempt. So I'm going to go back into this area. I honestly feel like it did cover up quite a bit more of those scars, but you guys can see here now the difference between my foundation and no foundation. It has a really nice coverage. I'm really excited to see how this wears throughout the day, but here we are with just a first impression. Unfortunately, I'm at the end of my night. I'm not going to be able to wear this out until possibly tomorrow, so let me know if you guys want an updated video in regards to this foundation. Okay, now let's go in with the Magic Concealer in the shade 17. I like that this is not like super light. Usually I go for super light concealers, and I feel like this is really just gonna go really well with the foundation. I'm gonna take it up the bridge of my nose and onto my forehead, whatever concealer I have left on the sponge, because I feel like a little bit goes a long way, and I applied quite a bit underneath my eye. Yeah, I love the fact that it's super affordable, and not only that, but you get quite a bit of product in there. Well, you know what, I just remembered that this is not going to be a full face because we don't have a bronzer from Juvia's place. I didn't even look to see if they have bronzers. Interesting. Okay, so now let's go in with the setting powder. And this one again is in the color Sahara. I like to use brushes underneath my eye. I just feel like it really pushes the powder into my fine lines, and it kind of makes them look like they're not even there. Yeah, but you guys can see how much that just brightened up underneath my eye. I'm gonna dip a little bit more in there, and I'm gonna apply it to the areas where I do get really oily throughout the day, especially right here. Now, I do want to mention that even though this is like, it looks really nice and dewy, you can wear it like that, but if you do have oily skin, you want to make sure you're applying powder just to control the oil. But throughout the day, obviously, the oils are still going to peep through, and you're just going to get a nice, beautiful glow. Because no matter what, girl, I still get oily in these areas, so just throwing that out there. I am noticing a little bit of separation of the foundation as I was applying some of the powder. So I'm just using the sponge and just kind of like pushing the foundation in place just to like make it like really set in. And I feel like I was able to fix it, but the separation was definitely there around the nose area and on the forehead. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock things into place with this Professional Super Setter. This is a new setting spray from Benefit. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and contour or bronze up the face, apply some blush, and apply some lipstick off camera, and then I'll be right back to show you guys the finished look. Alright guys, so this here is the completed look. I want to share with you guys my feedback in regards to the foundation because I was experiencing quite a bit of stuff as I was applying my bronzer and also my blush. I was realizing that with the brush, I was removing a lot of the foundation. Even though I set it with setting powder, I still felt like it was separating a lot in my face, especially in my nose area. This is where I get the most oily, and my chin area, it's like not wearing the best. And this is right after I applied the foundation. I can't even imagine what it would look like throughout the rest of the day, but maybe it is my fault because I only apply the Tatcha serum before applying this foundation, and I want to try a mattifying primer before using this foundation. I'm going to continue to play around with it. If you guys want to know my feedback, my full review of this foundation. I can create another video for you guys here on my channel, or just follow me on my Instagram where you guys will see me use this product a lot more, and I'll share my thoughts there. All of my social media handles are linked down below in the description box, along with all the products that I used in today's video. And also, these eyelashes are my eyelashes from my business in the style 951, so check the description box down below. My final thoughts and my favorites from this purchase was definitely the eyeshadow palette. You guys can see how beautiful and how vibrant these eyeshadows look on my eyes. The eye primer, I love it. I'm so happy that I picked up that shade. I was gonna go for the white one, but I think that one would have been a little bit too much. So I definitely like that. I like the setting powder. The only thing I wasn't really fond of is just the foundation. The concealer was also really good, and you get a lot for the price. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to give my video a thumbs up. It helps my video be seen by other people, and it just pushes my video. So hopefully you guys are able to just give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below, turn on post notifications, and I'm going to leave you with my latest uploads linked right over here so you guys can continue to hang out with me. And I will see you guys hopefully in my next video. Bye.